Hi, I'm gonna be doing a Mexican snack taste test of these hot chili pepper and lime chips. These creamless filled wafers, lime artificial flavoring. And these pineapple filled cookies. So, two in a pack. Ooh, easy to open too.
He declined to say whether President Obama has completed his plan for retaliation against him. Ambassador Samantha Power has been the U.S. permanent representative to the United Nations since 2013. She has forcefully denounced atrocities committed by Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Power also criticized Russia for its repeated vetoes of UN resolutions on the conflict. On January 20th, she will leave office with the Obama administration. Ambassador Power will likely be succeeded by President-elect Trump, as you know, nominated
because they're old. Probably wanted to.
Ambassador Power joins us for an interview that you'll see only on CBS this morning. She joins us at the table.
It's not stale, it just says weird.
So much to discuss today, but let's start with Russia. New reports today of more meddling by the Russians in the American political process in the campaign.
It says weird.
Well, I can't speak to any of the reports.
That was the pineapple.
Intelligence briefing for the president. But what do you think about it? What I can say is what I see every day at the UN, which is that the rules that need to bind countries so that we live in a more stable world.
Let's read a lime. The lime. My wafers. This. So very big.
Sanctions or account of why he's doing for that. But nothing he says is credible, just as his denials with regard to our election are not credible. But there's cause and effect goes in the other direction. Our sanctions came as a result of his decision to lop off part of a neighbor. They come in as a result of support for a regime that is has used chemical weapons.
They taste like a normal
The new Secretary General is Antonio Guterres, and you know him well. He says that the rules-based international order is under grave threat. What does he mean?
Well, I think just some of what I described. We have had a set of rules that you don't invade a neighbor, you don't cross international borders without meeting a tough international. As an example, you got to play. If you go to war, some people go to war. You got to play by a certain set of rules. You don't. You systematically target civilians. You don't use chemical weapons. You don't use barrel bombs. All of those norms are being subjected to challenge by President and others. And it is incumbent on those of us who can help build that international order. We have to make some adjustments. Obviously, the war usually is because in for there to be risk.
They feel America is retreating. They feel that President Putin saw an opportunity and a vacuum, and he moved into it, whether it was Syria or
I think, look at Ebola, look at dismantling Iran's nuclear program, look at mobilizing the stiffest sanctions in 2 decades on North Korea in response to their nuclear proliferation. I mean, on issue after issue, we lead, and in the event we were not to lead, you would not see global responses. I mean, I live it every day in the Security Council. You know, the issue is briefed, and then everybody looks to me and says, okay, what's the United States going to do about it? And then it's incumbent on us to leverage what we do to get other countries to step up.
What do you think will be the consequences of the fact that
you eat them on my bed, sweetheart, when I have crumbs in my bed?
Of the UN Security Council?
I mean, you know, over this.
You're referring to the Israeli settlement? Yes. I mean, I think would hope the consequence is that all the parties on the ground who have not been engaged in talks on a two-state solution for some time get to come back to the table. I mean, that was
This is crumbs all in my bed. He's got crumbs down there too. Go eat those in the kitchen. Get them off my bed.
That's good though.
Earlier this week against Israelis. So
Run some crumbs off the bed and go in the kitchen with that.
That process along, specifically Secretary Kerry, of course, giving body and soul to that. Right now, there are no talks. There is only movement in the wrong direction away from a two-state solution, and there's no way for two people to live in peace and in security if that process does not get moved.
I think it's too late for a two-state solution.
Well, if you keep saying that again, it becomes too late, and then what's the alternative for the people who live in the region? How do they live secure?
So these
9 days and counting to the end.
5 out of 10.
And Donald Trump moves into the White House. How are you feeling about this, Tom? And what's your next chapter? My next chapter is lots of literary and concentrated attention on my two children. At least that's my first protocol. Look, I think that our emphasis these last days has been to try to ensure the most stable and most auspicious transition possible. I've been in touch with Governor Haley. Feel really good about the team that she's inheriting. 90% of the people who work with me stay on. I inherited them from President Bush. So at a civil service and foreign service level, there's a huge amount of continuity in our foreign policy. I just hope again that what we learned day in, day out over the last 8 years and over the last decade.
That's my taste of the video, and
the world
you guys
takes
enjoy.
notice when America steps back.